So as young Samuel straps our first car of the day, it is a silver EP3 Honda Civic, as you can see, and it's having a Hondavert ECU and a map. So that's great. It's got some mods. It's got a 4-to-1 manifold. It's got a 2.75-inch exhaust and an in-gen induction kit. So Rich is about to jump in and we're going to do our first power run and get cracking. Okay, well, I missed the standard power run. However, it made 205 brake horsepower. So now Richard and Samuel are inside the car and they are installing the Hondavert ECU and starting with a base file with similar mods. And then we can obviously start data logging and we can start tuning. Hi, Samuel.
Hello.
He's always so nervous around Richard.
It's for both of you when I'm being sandwiched by both of you.
Yeah, it's because you're
I've
on
got
one
one
side, on the side now.
There's no escape.
There is no escape.
There's no escape. You don't want to escape.
Yeah.
You love it. Right, good morning, Richard. Anyway, how are you?
Good morning.
Good. Things are looking up today.
It's Friday.
Yes, it is Friday.
Yeah.
You got that Friday feeling?
Not really. I might have it like 4 o'clock when we've finished the day. Yeah.
We won't be finishing at 4, mate. Do you know how much stuff's in that diary?
I'm here, so
I'm
we're going to
finishing.
smash it.
I'm finishing at 4.
No, you've got at least another 2 maps to do and some custom fabrication.
Last week.
No, but I don't care. You better get on with it, mate.
I want overtime.
Listen,
I'm leaving to work on trucks.
I told your dad, I'm docking your wages just for your attitude.
Oh, for my attitude.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right.
Does that mean I get something?
How can
You
take,
don't get no wages.
How can you take nothing? How can you take something away from nothing?
Hey, the pay's a little better than that here.
Oh,
It means you owe him.
not a lot.
A little better. Right, okay,
Right.
let's do something. I'm going to go do my job.
Yeah.
How's about that?
tell me.
How did I do it?
I'll
Your
try
attitude
not to
stinks this week. He's having a verbal warning for
We've had a warning.
for his attitude.
What attitude's that?
Hey,
No, I'm not.
you've bad attitude.
I've not got. A
You
bad
actually
attitude.
swore at. He actually swore at me yesterday over a donut. So that's definitely one thing that's getting put in his review.
Well, donuts are important. Can't you tell? Right, Rich, this is another one in the bag. This silver EP3 you've just finished mapping, and it's made 20 brake horsepower overall, and it's made just over 40 brake horsepower in the mid-range, about 6,000 RPM. Sounds well. Yeah, it was a bit of a Rick Roar on the dyno.
Yeah, I think to be fair, we've done these many times, and it's just done exactly what we thought it'd do. 225.
Don't tell me you're getting bored of these.
No, definitely not getting bored, mate. I enjoy mapping them. They make some amazing power. Customers are always happy, and that makes me happy.
I love K20s. I love EP3s.
Love them. I mean, we talked about many times, obviously, different induction kits making different power, different exhausts making different power. I mean, we could go on till the cows come home about that. But at the end of the day, our mandate is to map a car that comes to us and with the mods that it's got, and that's what this car's made.
Very soon we will make a video of what we believe are the best parts for an EP3 and what we believe are the best parts for an FM2. They'll be two interesting videos.
Yeah, okay, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that might help, obviously, people tune, but people generally might buy these cars that have already got mods on them. They don't
Sure,
want to,
they do. Most of them are modified.
They don't want to replace mods. You know, an induction kit to a lot of people is an induction kit.
Sure.
So if it's got one on it, it's got one on it, and that. But yeah, as we found out, you know, sometimes we can see a 5 or 6 brake horsepower difference just in an induction kit alone. Which, when you're NA tuning, I mean, these cars do make good power. They do make good gains, but
For an NA engine.
yeah, for an NA engine. But if you were talking another 10 brakes somewhere, then most people would be happy with that.
Yeah,
so, especially when they're probably already buying mods, and some of these mods are no more expensive than others. So it would be a good idea
Well,
to have a list of
when
what
you
they want.
consider like on an FM, like the HKS induction kit's £500.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
£500 of your money.
There's a lot of money.
Well, we're going to be able to make a better FM2 kit for about 300, isn't we?
Well, I don't know, but at that point though, there's other kits on the market. So if you said the CPL Big Ball was better, or the hybrid racing or whatever was better, you know, we've got information on all those. So I mean, it would then, you know, if you're spending £500, you're buying any induction kit there is.
Yeah.
So at that point, you want to buy the best induction kit that makes the best power.
Yeah.
So
Well, anyway, like I say, this is another one in the bag. It's done pretty well. Shall we have a look at the graph?
go on then.
Sam, do you want to come and get in between these?
Between us?
Between-
No, come on.
Between you again.
No.
Not again.
Not again.
And as you can see, red line is as she came in, blue line is as she leaves. And we've made power across the rev range. We've made some at peak. We've made a dollop in the middle. That's about 45 brake horsepower in the mid-range there at 5.8, which is lovely. And we have finished on 225 brake horsepower, 0.6 if you want to be pedantic, and that's 195 at the wheels.
I mean, just to go over this graph very slightly, again, you know, we're definitely getting a flow point. We make power, we dip off slightly on power, and then once we reach, like I say, our peak power point, which is 7.4, we are starting to tail away. These cars, if, you know, obviously with good or less restrictions, will obviously continue to make power right till the end of the rev range. So when you study the graph, you can see areas where there's flow issues. Maybe this exhaust is a little bit too small for this setup. Certainly the induction kit will be too small for this setup. You know, where we had that power the other day on the one that we did when we changed to a 3.5 inch induction kit, it made all its power top end. You know, it didn't make any difference mid range.
But we could have gained, what you say is we could have gained a little bit here today with that.
I agree. I think this car could have been a 230 car with a better induction kit, and then possibly even 235 with a better exhaust. But you know, this is what we've got, and that's what we've mapped. So.
Excellent. Well done, Richard. Well done, Samuel. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, and we'll see you on the next one, won't we, Rich?
We will indeed.
Get in there real deep, Sam. Real deep.